In Washington, President Donald Trump says he has asked the Pentagon to draw up options for possible action in Nigeria, accusing that country's government of failing to stop the persecution of Christians. In the same social media post, he said the United States would halt aid immediately and, using his phrasing, directed the Department of War to prepare. Nigeria has rejected the characterization, saying it is not a religiously intolerant nation. The White House has not released operational details. Mr. Trump did not specify which groups could be targeted. In northern and northeastern Nigeria, armed organizations such as Boko Haram and the Islamic State West Africa province operate. ISWAP is recognized internationally as a terrorist organization, including by U.S. allies and the United States government. Historically, U.S. involvement in Nigeria has centered on training, intelligence sharing, and limited counterterrorism support, not large-scale combat deployments. The remarks arrive amid renewed scrutiny of religious freedom in Nigeria. The U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, in its latest annual report, urged the State Department to designate Nigeria a country of particular concern, citing serious violations affecting both Christians and Muslims. On Capitol Hill, some lawmakers have pressed for targeted sanctions on officials accused of enabling abuses. Human rights monitors warn that civilians are paying the highest price. Amnesty International reports thousands of people killed in continuing violence by armed groups, bandits, and security operations across several northern and central states, with a risk of a worsening humanitarian crisis. One assessment this year estimated more than 10,000 people killed in the last 2 years. Nigerian authorities dispute some figures, but face growing pressure to improve protection. Aid is another flashpoint. The United States is Nigeria's largest bilateral donor. USA Facts data show U.S. commitments of roughly $1 billion in fiscal year 2023, primarily for health and humanitarian programs. In recent months, Washington approved an additional $32.5 million in emergency food assistance, even as broader funding has come under review. A sudden freeze could affect HIV treatment, vaccinations, nutrition programs, and support for people displaced by conflict. Nigeria's government denies enabling religious persecution and has called for caution, arguing that its security forces are confronting multiple threats and that interfaith relations are more complex than outside statements suggest. Critics of foreign intervention inside Nigeria also warn that U.S. military action could inflame instability rather than reduce it. Watch for any formal guidance from the Pentagon or State Department on aid and force posture, an official State Department determination on Nigeria's religious freedom status, movement in Congress on sanctions or conditions on assistance, and on the ground, whether attacks on civilians abate or intensify in the coming weeks. We will continue tracking the numbers, the diplomacy, and any changes in military planning.